Climate change is a very controversial issue. I have been, not a denier of course, but I've been very skeptical about it because, as many other things in politics, there are many interests there, and so that made me very skeptical. However, after seeing all the evidence, all the brute amount of work done by very different groups all over the world, I can only say that I'm a believer. Climate change is happening and we need to do something now. This is Monterey and this is Cosmic Greendom. In today's episode, because I'm a skeptic person, so I just want to see proof with my own eyes. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you how to web to the web page of the Met Office, download the data, and just process it with Excel. I decided to use Excel because there is a tutorial on even the web page, so you can do it at home if you like. So first things first, we are in Google, and we type Met Office, and then climate history, and then is this one, and they are very nice because they're available all this data from all these stations. So I don't know which one we choose. You can see you can choose from different series of stations. So I was tempted to choose Heathrow because it's London, but London has the island effect, so let's go to Cornwall. So we choose the data from this one, and here we have. So we have many other columns. There is a tutorial of how to import the data with Excel, which is here. But I'm going to guide you through the process, okay? But in case you have any questions, you can go here. So here is all the data. So what I'm going to do is just copy and paste all of this, which it's from 1978, in a text file that I have one prepared here, new file, and it's at CC as just copying, selecting everything like that, Control C, Command C if you have a Mac, and then you go here. Sorry about this, and paste it on any text editor. I prefer Sublime, but you can choose whatever you want, and then save as. I'm going to save it on the desktop and Cornwall, and be sure that the extension is txt because the new version of Excel is lame. Okay, so we have now stored all this data on our computer, so we go open Excel. And I don't like the new version at all, and then we do import and select text file, import, and now it's going to show you the message from our computer. Remember that I saved it as Cornwall, get data, and instead of fixed width I prefer to do delimited, and they are delimited by a space, and you can see that it has already organized everything. Finish. We want the data to start here, yes, and here we have all the data from 1978 till today. So to plot in Excel is easy. We select this column, we select the column, let's go first for the maximum temperature of every month, and then we do insert, and we select a scatter plot, and bingo, we have it here. So let's make it bigger. So you can see for the maximum temperature, there is probably an increment here, especially in the low level. You see, like it goes up a little bit, and what we can do with Excel, quick and dirty, add trend line, and we select linear, and we say we want the equation on the chart. I don't see you see the equation, but the important thing is the slope of this line is positive. So that means that the maximum temperature on average during the last 30 years is growing with time. I'm sure that we are going to see for the minimum temperature is going to be better in the global warming here in the UK. So we should do the same, but instead of selecting the maximum temperature, we select the minimum. And we do the same. And we have the scatter plot. We go down. I'm going to make it bigger so that we can see it. And we also add a trend line. And again, you can see that the slope of all these points is positive. So now I'm going to do it again, but with Scotland. Let's see how the north is reacting to the climate change. I did it with London, and this increase was much clearer. But again, I don't know. Someone can say that this is because London has more population now, and more population means more heating, more cars driving around, and that is something that I want to avoid. This one, I don't know how to pronounce that. And we do the same. We select, I think we have more data in this one. Yeah, definitely. So it's going to be even better. We open another, we paste it, and then we save it as Scotland txt. Scotland txt. And we do the same. We open a blank workbook. You see how fast is it? You can do it really quickly. Text file. We select the Scottish one here, and delimit it by spaces. Finish. Yes. We open this up, and then we do click, clack, insert. There you go. You see, in Scotland it's you can see it even better. So because initially in the 60s, like, there are like a lot of points that go below the 5 line, but here we have only this that is probably an anomaly. And this year, from 1990, there are like practically no points going below this. So even I don't need, and you can see clearly how it goes up. You don't even need to add a trend line. And if we do the same with this, again, trend line. The minimum normally is better than the maximum, so we are going to see it better. Again, you can see it's growing on. You see the minimum, it goes just to -4 these years, but then... This is it for today. We have done a very rough thing, which is just taking all the points and paste it on a spreadsheet and just seeing how it looks. The normal process for averaging is a little bit more complicated. The data from Scotland and the data from Cornwall are totally different. Is that related because they are in different places? Is because Cornwall is just being hit by the jet stream, and this station in Scotland is protected by all the mainland UK? I don't know. That's why it's so complicated to do those models. But we saw the trend. So I'm convinced now. No one can come and say like, well, what you feel hotter in summers because it's subjective to you. Like, no, this is the data. You can do the same if you go to the IMET, which is the Spanish agency for meteorology also. You can do the same. And that's it. So the data is there, and sometimes I feel like, well, this is the biggest thing we are all facing, and we are doing practically nothing about it. Anyway, with this sad note, I leave you guys till next week. Bye bye.